3, number 24, Norman. The head coach of the Miami Heat is Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat.
And here's Memphis' starting group. G.G. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the 2 spot. And for the Heat, they've got Bam Adebayo. Powell is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. The battle under the rim could be spicy. These two teams don't back down, Legs.
Oh, you're going to see a lot of contact under the glass tonight. Two of the best rebounding teams in the league. There's no doubt this is going to be physical from the get-go.
Watch out for stray elbows. Now here's Mitchell. Left side Adebayo. Memphis with a rebound. Now here's Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Jerome outside. Over Adebayo. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
And here are the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
5 to shoot. Here's Wells. Buries it from 3.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
Now here's Powell. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Pass to Adebayo. The fadeaway. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you've got to love the confidence Adebayo has developed on that mid-range shot.
The Grizzlies on offense. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Aldama, the pass to Jerome. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Powell. Outside Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Wiggins outside. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Now here's Jerome. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. And the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The #1 overall pick in 2014. He's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
Mitchell misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Jerome. Kicks it out to Jackson. 3-pointer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Adebayo sets a screen for three. Powell. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis leading by 4. Now Jerome. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And the basket by Aldama.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Mitchell after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Adebayo in the post. Covered by Aldama. Adebayo, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Aldama. And that one's good. Aldama's got his second bucket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Fans, get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. The Heat in 5th.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
Here's Adebayo. He played a great game against New Orleans. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen away. Pass to Aldama. Here's Coward. Jerome outside. Picked by Aldama. Lets the 3 fly. Jerome, no good.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Larson with the bucket.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 13-4 run. Wells, the pass to Aldama. Back to Wells. Pass to Coward. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Heat trail by 7. Adebayo finds Powell. The kick out to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Wells. Back to Jerome. Picked by Aldama. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Now here's Powell. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Grizzlies lead by 10. Jerome outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson can't get it to go. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, his team loves to see that. Wiggins attacking with force.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Jerome outside. And again, Memphis no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Oh, there's the alley. Jackson finds Jerome. Pass to Coward. It's Wells on the wing. Powell covers. Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis missing.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Powell outside. Launches a 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Memphis leading by 8. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Larson. And here's Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Yeah, coaches love seeing Adebayo facilitating.
And so Tuomas Isilo calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Comes in for Larson. And Yakuchonis subbed in for Mitchell.
That was your Heat Youth Dancers, everyone. Show them some support.
Memphis leading by 5. And here's Jerome. He's got 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, BA. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Both free throws good from Jerome.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Heat trail by 7. Powell with it. No made baskets yet. And Adebayo slams it in.
And the way Adebayo gets off the floor, it almost looks effortless.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pippen outside. Back to Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Here's Yakatonis. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. For 3, Powell. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Wiggins. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Outside, Anderson. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Wiggins. There's the 3. Jerome grabs the miss. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Jackson on the wing. Up top, Anderson. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Yakatonis. Still without a bucket. Wow, it's good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jackson outside. Pippen outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Anderson with a screen on Jaquez. Jackson can't get it to go.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Powell outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Anderson. Jackson outside. Anderson with a screen on Jaquez. There's Jackson with the 3. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, the defense challenged Wiggins that time, but just a little too aggressive.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for Wiggins.
Well, look at Wiggins year after year showing up and getting it done. Really a solid career and has some big-time highlights sprinkled throughout.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo, and Fontecchio's subbed in for Norman Powell. Then for Memphis, Hendricks is checked in for Aldama. Caldwell Pope comes in for Jackson, and Spencer's subbed in for Jerome. Memphis leading. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pippen outside. side. Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. 4-3. Yakichonis grabs the board. Fontecchio outside to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
Yakichonis out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Miami trailing. Well, Tim, he possesses that classic European combination of size and skill. The 6'10 Serbian Nikola Jovic.
Yeah, the finesse game is there. Vision, shooting touch. But Brian, he just needs a bit more physicality to really round out as a player.
The Grizzlies shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Anderson. Here's Hendricks. In his last outing, 10 points for him. With the step back from 13. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Yakichonis. Lets it fly. And Miami again with the bucket.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pippen outside. Up top, Anderson. Here's Hendricks. He drops it from range. Hendricks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Where the screen. Three-pointer Yakichonis. Grizzlies with the rebound. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Anderson. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Yakichonis. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pure from 3-point range. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And here come your Heat Breaker Base crew.
And checking out some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
Let's go!
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Coward. Jerome, left side. They set the pick from the arc. That shot off the mark. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Counted from distance. And it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Larson. It's Powell on the wing. Now here's Jaquez. Now here's Ware. He had 16 in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he really helped them control the game on the glass. Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Now here's Jerome. 7 points in the game. And yep, it's good. Jerome's got 9.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Powell outside. Wing shot on the way. They grab their own miss.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Coward. Back to Jerome. And here's Wells. Fires for 3. Jaquez grabs the board. Here's Mitchell. Now Ware. Powell outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Powell for 3. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Wells. Pass to Jerome. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Jaquez, that's good.
And you wonder why Jaquez is so effective inside. Well, right there you see it. It's his footwork.
Now Jerome. He's got 9. Pass to Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Now here's Jerome. Here's the 3. The shot misses. Here's Larson, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. The Heat rebound. Up to Powell. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. And now a 7-point Miami lead.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call time out here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And that's your Texas website for your Heat High Squad. Make some noise.
for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Hendricks. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Outside Wells, pass to Jerome. They set a pick. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Powell. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson. It's Wells on the wing. Powell covers. Wells, the pass to Jerome. Jackson on the wing. Wide open. And he hits the jumper. Jackson's got 7.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Wiggins finds Mitchell. Powell outside. There, the screen. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. He has 7.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Jerome. 9 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Pass to Prosper. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Prosper's got his first 3 points of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Coward. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Jerome. Here's Wells. Now covers. Jackson for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And finally building some momentum here in the second quarter.
Mitchell with the ball. He had 9 points in his last time out. Miami moving it around. The 3, Powell. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Jalen Wells. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Coward. Mitchell against Jerome. Here's Aldama. Jerome outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jackson. And another 3 for Memphis.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his 2nd in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Powell. Now Mitchell. He's covered by Jerome. Here's Powell. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Coward. Still no points. Jackson gets the bucket.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Heat leading by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Guys, back over to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting one.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Memphis shooting their fourth attempt at the line tonight.
Jackson, 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Heat making their last shot. Here's Jerome. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Jackson outside. 1:14 left in the first half. Pass to Coward. Now here's Wells. Jackson for three. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be on G.G. Jackson.
Well, the defense respected Wiggins' ability to score right there, and they were all over him, but just a little bit too aggressive.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one. Now here's Jerome. 9 points in the game. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Clock is at 3. Here's Jerome. Offline with a 3.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Powell's got 23 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Here's the teardrop. That's good from Jackson on the assist from Jerome. Jerome's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. And so we wrap up the first half. Miami out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Heat.
Some teams just play slow and methodical. These guys have taken the F1 approach. Faster, faster.
Didn't know you were into race cars, big fella. You taking me to Monaco?
Got room on the plane, Ernie.
Oh, let's just drive. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, we've seen Norman Powell really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And so it's Memphis with it. On the court for the Grizzlies. Jalen Wells out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Coward in at the 2.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. Leading by 5. Miami moving it around. Wiggins outside. Jerome against Mitchell. For 3, Powell. Memphis with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Memphis shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line for the Grizzlies, 1.
Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Heat leading by 5. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
Well, Wiggins that time showing you a different dimension to his inside game, and that presents a challenge for the defense.
Here's Jackson. Over Wiggins. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 22 points.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Pass to Powell. Releases. And it's Miami with another.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's Coward. He's got 5. And here's Aldama. Jerome outside. Let's go with a 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Larson. Here's Wiggins. Wow! Wiggins just relentless.
Yeah, Wiggins is a big, active wing, and that time he used his size and athleticism to give his team a second chance.
Here's Jerome. Uses the glass on the layup. Jerome's got 11.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Larson. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Grizzlies trail by 7. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Aldama outside. And they call an illegal screen here. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. 5th on the list, Miami.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
to Adebayo. Here's Powell. Left side Adebayo. Now Mitchell launches a three. Aldama grabs the board.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And when you think of the league's point of attack pest, Davion Mitchell earns his keep defensively, Legs.
Well, we've all taken notice of that on-the-ball defense. He is one of the best in the league at that, but he is starting to find his scoring prowess in this league as well as he continues to improve his efficiency.
Great defender.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Down low, Adebayo. Confident take by Adebayo.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Coward. Back to Jerome. Jackson against Wiggins. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jerome. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Miami leading by 4. Now Mitchell, checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Now here's Wiggins. From deep. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. Pass to Jackson. Here's Coward. Back to Jackson. And here's Wells. Fires the three. Drains the triple. And now just a 1 point Heat lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Here's Larson. He's got 5. Knocks down the long J.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Coward. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miami has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Wiggins for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jackson outside. Mitchell against Jerome. Pass to Aldama. 6 to shoot. And it's Jerome with a 3. Jerome's got 14 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And here's Mitchell. Now here's Powell. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. From deep, Mitchell. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Coward. 5 points in the game. Aldama outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jerome. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, Adebayo throwing it down.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Coward. Here's Wells. Here's Coward. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat dancers.
For Miami. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Miami, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
I think for the Heat, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson outside. Back to Jerome. And he gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Miami lead. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
Anderson's checked in for Aldama.
Kyle Anderson.
Mitchell with the ball. He's got 6. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo sets a screen from outside the arc. Wiggins, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Now here's Wells. He's guarded closely. Banked it in off the glass. Wells has got 11. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Adebayo. Give him 8. And the baseline jumper, no good. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And that one's good. Coward.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Fans, it's time to get down with your mascot. Let's groove!
Checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Hendricks is checked in. Memphis on D. 4-point game. Jaquez finds Mitchell. And here's Ware. Pass to Larson. Ware, the screen. Now here's Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Jerome outside. Off target from 3-point range.
You have to defend the 3-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Jaquez. Jerome with some nice D. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, B.A., part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
First free throw is good. Fontecchio's checked in for Miami. Yakachonis comes in for Mitchell. So he gets them both. Heat trail by 3. Here's Yakachonis. And he lobs it up. Soaring up for the lob. Bam, pounds it home.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Santi Aldama. Allie, what'd you learn?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies provided us some information. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution will all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Yeah, these bumps and dings happen to everybody in this league, but he'll get treated, and hopefully we'll see him soon.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. Miami, third.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
No good on the free throw. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jerome's checked in for Memphis. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Spencer from behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Spencer's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Powell. And he's got 28 now. And here's Ware. Anderson covers. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer Yakachonis. He drops it from range. Yakachonis has got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Jerome. He's got 19. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For the lead, Fontecchio. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 2.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now Jerome, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pass to Anderson. Shots blocked. Fires away from way outside. That one doesn't drop. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Heat out in front, leading by just 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Powell is out there with Yakachonis. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Khalil Ware. And it's Jovic in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Pippen. Here's Prosper. No good from outside. Powell serving the D. Now Ware. Ware the screen. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Jerome. Pass to Prosper. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Powell. Three-pointer Yakachonis. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Prosper. Ware covers. Pass to Jerome, to the paint. Here's Pippen. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Heat leading by 5. Yaka Jonas' shot is good. Yaka Jonas has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And here's Jerome. Here's Prosper. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Jovic.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Powell. There's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pippen left side. Shoots over Powell. And the basket by Pippen. Powell with it. Now where? Here's Jonas. He's covered by Jerome. This one for 3. The shot by Jonas, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pippen outside. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Jonas. He's covered by Jerome. Down low. Here's Jovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Heat lead by 4. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now here's Jerome. Pass to Pippen. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jonas. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
From Nikola Jovic.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jerome, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Jerome's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
For your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Hendricks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Jonas. Pass to Powell. Good work there as it goes. Powell's got 30 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now Jerome. Inside. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jerome.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Jonas. Ware. Back to Powell, and here's Ware. Miami moving it around. Powell, it's good. Powell's got 32 points.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And so it's Memphis with it. And here's Pippen. And he banks in the layup.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Miami leading by 4. Here's Yakuchonis. It's Powell on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Powell's got 7 points for the quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Jerome. Shoots from 12, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Yakuchonis. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Pass to Jaquez. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Now here's Jerome. Jackson outside. The 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 9 rebounds now.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Pass to Yakuchonis. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Pippen. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Now here's Pippen. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Ware. Larson comes in for Jaquez. And that one misses. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Now here's Pippen. Outside Wells. Clock at 6. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 6-point lead. Powell passes to Adebayo. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Wells. 2.
And he makes a first. Miami making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Anderson's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Jackson gets the bucket.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Heat leading by 3. Wiggins outside. Pass to Powell. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anderson finds Jerome. Jackson outside. Here's Wells. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, the Heat's shooting has been good. 54% in this one. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Anderson. Jerome against Wiggins. Jerome, no good.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Adebayo. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Grizzlies trail by 3. And he's going for the lob. And that one's good. Coward.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Now here's Powell. And there's the screen. Launches it. Anderson pulls it down. Well, Memphis shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. That gives them the lead. Wells has got 12 points in just the second half. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And here are the Heat now, after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Outside Mitchell. Outside Wiggins. 5 to shoot. And no one in the vicinity.
All that veteran experience right there paying off for Wiggins, proving to be a reliable option when you need a big bucket.
Here's Coward. Lets it go from 14. Oh, it's off. Jerome against Mitchell. Adebayo outside. Powell outside. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Yes, sir, it's good.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. 1:56 left in the final quarter. Adebayo with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins. Wiggins for the triple.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
Jackson against Wiggins. Here's Jerome. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Coward. Count it!
Crucial play, using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
They trail by 1. Now Adebayo. Oh, the shake. Oh, Bam going to work inside.
Yeah, they need to get him the ball. Adebayo has a ton of big game experience.
Here's Jackson. .56 seconds left to play in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Jackson. Anderson with a screen. Here's Jerome. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Adebayo. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell with the ball. Now Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Buries it!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Timeout call, Memphis. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Jackson outside. The three is off. Outside Mitchell. So the Heat win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Norman Powell.